What up, people? All right, let's get this party started. While everyone's jumping on, I've just received a shitload of messages, so everyone will be jumping on soon. I'm just going to get this up, so I'm going to run through all the 16 amazing topics. So how are we all doing? While everyone's jumping on, let's get this party started. Hope you're having an amazing Monday, getting everything rocking and rolling. I'm rocking the beast mode materialistic armor, so we're rocking that. So just let's get that all rocking and rolling. So this is going to be a good one tonight. This is for all the people that obviously want to know about, you know, the 8-week course, what we're doing here at Beast Mode. You know, I've been getting a lot of messages from people, so just having a look. Here we go, we're rocking that out. Cassie, how you doing? Geez, this is pretty bright, isn't it? The Beast Mode. This is the new Beast Mode attire with the big rip down the side. I'm going to have to get the pink ones for the ladies. So this is going to be a rip snorter. Been getting a lot of messages from people really asking, you know, Lee, so tell me in detail, what are you guys about? What value I'm going to get in? And thank you, Cassie, for that amazing testimonial that you put up there. It was awesome. I really greatly appreciate that. We've only been working together for 10 days, which is going to be huge. We know we've got so many people jumping on board, but I wanted this opportunity. Obviously, we're not at the spa bar, for, you know, I'm not half naked, so I want this opportunity to really be up close and personal with everyone. Douglas, how you doing, my man? Mr. Consistency, always there. We need to get you over to a retreat, brother. You know, you've plateaued out a little bit. We need you rocking. So awesome stuff. While everyone's getting on, I'm still getting messages. It sounds like jingle bells. I'm putting everything down a little bit, so it's not going to be distracting us. And firstly, what I want to talk about, I don't want to really talk about what the 8-week course is. Yeah, good, I just saw the thumbs up. What I want to talk about is why we do what we do, yeah? Why I've created an environment, why I do what I do, why I want to help people, why I educate myself, why I push, why I do everything I want to do. Tara, how you going? Awesome stuff. Speaking the truth, everyone here is in for a treat, and that's it. So, why I do what I do? Because I walk around and I see people in pain. Yeah, basically see people in pain. What I can't stand is people will make the excuse of just, oh, I'm going to live like that. But what you don't understand, what you do not understand, you do not know, is we are controlled. Everything that we do through the newspaper, I just watched this crazy thing, but I don't have to say I'll watch something on TV to be educating you with this. From the time we pay for rent, we're in debt, you know, the whole mess education, our minds have been occupied on purpose so we don't have a higher consciousness, so we aren't attracted to anything else. We are controlled with TV, with the media, with newspapers, with all these TV shows, so we don't become evolved or we don't become conscious beings, yeah? We're suppressed with drugs, we're suppressed with all this bullshit. We are controlled by a higher power. I know this is a little bit off track, but this is, I'm going to get to where I'm getting at, yeah? What I'm going to say to you is, life is going to flow by you. Life is going to be quick, yeah? So what my mission is to get you living at a higher purpose so quickly. How are you guys? How you going? I'll get back to you in a second. Get you living at your full potential today, yesterday. Yeah, that's what it's about. Hey, Mickey, good to see you, man. It's been a long time. Why I am doing what I'm doing, and no one needs to believe this but me and my brothers, yeah? I do what I do because life is getting taken from us. We are getting controlled. We think we're in control of our lives. The higher powers are. It's a control mongering, yeah? This is the thing. They do everything in their power so we're not evolving, so we are suppressed. Some people are evolving. Some people are becoming awake. Some people are going, well, hold on a second. It's all systemized. We're all suppressed in conformity to put there because they don't want evolved beings, yeah? From 9/11, it was done by the government. It was all sorted out. You know, they talk about religion. Religion's not even a religion. It's all just made up to suppress people, yeah? So I know this is a little bit woo-woo, but why I'm doing this is where it's leading to is I want to empower people, not tomorrow, but yesterday. I want to empower people. People get living. So this is it, yeah? When you're 50, I want you to look back and say, well, I gave life a good nudge. Or when you're 60, because life is going to be taken from you, yeah? Like we've got Douglas, how old are you? I think you said that, are you 60 or 70? So this is exactly what I'm talking about, the diversity. So what I'm going to be talking about is you need to start living and evolving yourself now. Now. Do whatever it fucking takes today, whatever it takes today. Don't worry about the materialistic. Stop watching TV, stop watching the newspaper, and start living. Start doing whatever it takes today, because I tell you what, before you know it, we do not know what's coming around the corner in so many different ways. Your life is going to be snatched up and you're going to go, fuck, I should have done this. So why we've got the freedom, why we've got the opportunity, why we've got health, and why we have air in our lungs, let's do something about it. Let's go to a higher existence. Let's grab life by the balls, yeah? I'm not saying that my services, what I'm doing is the bee's knees and it's, it's the end to all means, but I know it saved my life, yeah? I know it's transformed my life, and it constantly is. And I know with the hundreds of clients, soon to be thousands and millions, it's impacting them. And it's not just the services, it's the other leaders that we're creating, like Steve Mack, like Lee, like Alvi, like all the other brothers that are coming through, yeah? All these guys that are stepping into their leadership roles, it is unbelievable, because what it's about, 62, that's it, Douglas, that's awesome. Aaron as well. All these brothers that are stepping into their leadership roles, and you're not creating followers. And this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing a lot, yeah? I talk to a lot of coaches, I see a lot of networks. People are creating empires on creating more followers, fans. I don't want fucking fans. I don't want followers. Facebook should change that shit. I want more leaders. Hey, Nate, how are you, man? I want more leaders. It's good to see you on, Lucas, as well. That's what it's about. And James, just saw you there, man. Awesome stuff. So, what I am getting at with all this, my mind's going all over the place, is life is too short, people. Life is too short, and the services that we've created, the environment that we're creating, is to get you functioning at a better ability, to get you functioning and seeing yourself, or giving back to the world. But firstly, getting you to love yourself, getting you to trust yourself, getting you to have the knowledge, and waking the fuck up and getting off your ass and stop doing a 9 to 5, hating yourself, hating your life, and going out, reaching life, grabbing it by the balls and saying, that's it, yeah? And at the same time, you're bettering yourself, but more importantly, you're giving back to others. So you're helping yourself, and then you're going off helping others. The world needs this. There are too many takers. There's too many people with their hand out and say, give me, give me, give me. There's too many people talking shit. I'll tell you what. I was at a restaurant the other day down in Queenstown, and I was overhearing, there was a couple and people, they were just bagging out, they were just bitching, they were just complaining. I felt like giving them one in the mouth. I tell you what, they were just, and that's just one person, but we used to think that's normal, and they're just bagging this person out, they're looking at that, and they're bagging people in the vicinity. And I almost went up to them, lucky I didn't, and I felt like saying, just shut the F up, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Great, hit me up, like, let's create a workshop for you in Melbourne. It's always, not in Melbourne, man, we're already worldwide, Nikki, so send me an inbox anyway, so that's it. Melbourne is just a small picture. So what I'm going to talk about is the different services and why the 8-week course is getting so much attention and so much, so many results, is firstly, it's the people that are in it, yeah? It's the people that are in it. They are supporting, led by, you've got ads there, he's running the page, and the amazing women that are coming through, the amazing men that are in there, the partners, so on and so forth. Everyone that's coming through, the group, are bringing, they are lifting it up. It's not, well, Lee, it's the content that you give. Look, I give the content from my heart, but it's the interaction. All the people that are on here today, the majority of them are already in the course. And what it's about, it's not a normal course. I'm going to go over what the course is, and I'm going to tell you now what it isn't, yeah? What it is in the course, it's a journey, it's live. We talk about what we need in our lives now. This is in the page, and we're interactive, yeah? People over, we've got Cassie, who's over in Europe, she's from Britain. Then we've got people in, Australia, we've got people in England, we've got people in Canada. Where else? We've got people in all over the place, in 11 different continents, in America, Canada, and so on. So it's amazing. The main thing is why I'm getting so excited about is that it's bringing all the diversities, bringing masculine, feminine, but It's the diversity of subjects that I teach that change my life. Yeah? It's not just, well, let's just talk about leadership. No, it's expressing yourself, and I'm going to go through them all in a moment, yeah? So everyone gets an understanding, because I got 215 people. Just let me close this off. I had 215 people in my inbox, and there was more that I'm getting back to, and they said, look, Lee, man, we see you pop up, we're loving your live streams. This person says this, everyone, boom, boom. Because, and that's what's happening. I'm getting likes from people, they're not even in my network. It's really getting out there. And that's okay, that's fantastic. But at the end of the day, how are we impacting people? Yeah, from you watching this, or from you watching a live stream or doing that, that's only a tiny step. How can we, and I say we, my brotherhood, my organization, my tribe, and so on, how can we keep it going? And the reason why we've got so many different services is to keep things moving, because this is only a small part of it, yeah? Get you warm and fuzzy, there's an interaction, power interaction, yeah, power exchange, whatever you want to call it. But then you have to you need to know what's the next step, and you need to have someone guiding you. If you fall off the track, hey, get back on. Fall off the track, get you back on. You know, guide you with the words, guide you with energy, but guide you because they've been there. Hey, don't go down that path. There's a hole. Don't go down there, you're going to get burnt. Don't go down there, that's a long path, yeah? But people choose to do it themselves. And what I say, if your way isn't working, why would you keep doing it? Yeah, as Steve Mack says, there's always a better way. If your way isn't working, why would you keep doing it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people are proud, like I don't want to reach my hand out, or they're going to make excuses, or like at my live stream this morning, we're talking about you getting yourself in your way to keep you in your comfort zone. What it's going to come down to is, if there is no tomorrow, you'll do everything in your fucking power to go and make it happen, yeah? That is the difference. When you're sick, you're at the hospital, geez, I better lose weight, I better not do that, I better stop taking drugs, I better stop smoking. People leave you, oh, geez, I could have been a better whatever, yeah? This is not cool. It is not cool. And another thing which is driving me crazy is people are so materialistic, putting thought into things that aren't going to help them. They want to take a shortcut. They like all the nice things. They want to take a shortcut. But what about starting from the start, understanding and changing your mind? This is what people don't understand, how powerful your mind is. They want to change this world. They want to change that. Like I said in my live stream a couple of days ago, you are a Ferrari. How can you drive if your engine is faulty? How can you move towards your goals if your engine is rusty, if it doesn't serve you? If you've got a Datsun in a Ferrari, then it's not gonna function. Obviously, you can build it up, and that's exactly like an engine. One part of the engine isn't functioning, you're not going to get anywhere. You're driving your Ferrari with your handbrake going backwards, yeah? And that's what it's about. Accidentally clicked on this, and I'm glad that it happened. Love the motivational speaker. It definitely helps me out when I'm on my own demons. Blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Knocked down, it keeps my mind telling me, and changing people often cool. Awesome stuff, Karma Marie. You clicked on this accidentally. This is not motivational speaking, yeah? This is the fucking truth. Motivational speaking is, I'm just going to tell you stuff what you want to hear, but I'm telling you what you need to hear. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not someone that's going to be all warm and fuzzy. I'm going to tell people what they need to hear to get them to the result. And I tell you what, if you're not liking it, there's a reason why you're not liking it, yeah? So it's not an accident, to be honest with you, Karma Marie. It's actually, there's a purpose why you've been put on this live stream, okay? So that's what it's about. So what I'm going to tell you about, people need to wake the fuck up. I'm going to say that again, because I see a lot of girls putting pictures up, you know, with their fake boobs, fake lips, fake this, fake that, makeup, and all that. And you go to have a conversation with them, and there's not much in there, yeah? I've got a beautiful fiance, one of the most amazing creatures in the world. Everyone knows who she is. And the interactions that we have are just on so many different levels. Friends, fun, fucking quantum, matrix, everything, yeah? It's sexual, it's just ridiculous. So what I'm going to say is, these guys that just want to get big, yes, I train, I am a big guy, but I'm a little bit more, you know, it's not just that. So it's about keeping healthy. They put all their energy into just looking good on the outside, and they're forgetting about this. You know, they put out all these pictures like, oh, I've got money and I've got this car and the rest of it, and I take out a loan at least. Why are you being like that, women and men? Because it all comes down to superficial. Because you're so insecure, you have to put on this fake facade to be someone that you're not. But why you're doing that, because really deep down, you're not happy with yourself. So you have to work so hard on your outer shell, but inside you're fucked. Yeah, you getting me? So what I'm saying with this and why I'm being so harsh, because I want people to wake up. I want people to evolve. I want people, if you want to change your outer world and you're still scattered in here, you're going to get that, yeah? You're going to try hard. You're going to, when life's good, it'll be okay. But life will get hard, slap you across your face, you will fall down because your wiring is still that old way and you're not going to be able to evolve, yeah? And that's what it's about. People need to evolve. People need to educate themselves. People need to wake up and get rid of the fucking superficial facade and start working on yourself. Start understanding what really matters. What really matters in life. None of the makeup and fake tits and fake lips, none of this steroids and tattoos and the rest of that. That's only superficial, yeah? You need to, that's only going to last you a certain period. And I know that. I used to be that person. I used to be, well, I'll just look good, but I've got $2 in my bank account and I can't even hold a conversation with someone, let alone just banging all these strippers, yeah? And doing this and doing that. That was me. Really fun for a little bit, but what about when really life says, hey, what's the next move? Are you going to be a father? Are you going to be a provider? What about giving back to the world? Do you think I could give back to the world? I couldn't even lead myself. Do you know what I'm saying? So that I'm giving you a little bit of background information, giving everyone a wake-up call, and this is what I'm going to say. Why don't you have what you desire in your life? Why? Why don't you have what you desire in your life? Because of that bullshit excuse. Because you're caught up in doing something that's not going to contribute to the world. You're caught up doing an activity because you think that you're being busy and you think that you're actually moving forward, but it's not making a fucking difference. You know why it isn't? Because you're too scared to get yourself out of your comfort zone and to do something that's going to better your life. If you're a father, if you're a mother, or whatever, if you're in your family, and better the life of others, yeah? Because you're too busy saying that excuse. But guess what? Your excuse isn't good enough. It isn't good enough anymore, and you can't hide behind it. And why you can't hide behind it? Because I will find you. I want you all living a better existence because you deserve it. You all deserve to be living this better existence. And the people that I speak to now, I say to them, look, I'm going to give you my time. I'm very busy. I've got a lot of stuff on and I want to fucking enjoy life. I'm in Queenstown at the moment. We're living in a beautiful hut. There's the ski fields and the rest of that. But if I'm not going to go and enjoy my life, because that's what it's about. I'm not sitting here. I'm here to serve, but I want to enjoy my life. If I'm going to give you my time like I am tonight, then you better fucking grab it and go and do something with it. And that's what I'm going to say to you all that are on tonight, and I really appreciate everyone taking the time, but more importantly, don't worry about me. Go and fucking do something. If you're not taking down notes, if you're not recording this or it's going to be on my page, then why? Stop being lazy. Stop fucking doing things and putting your energy and time into things that aren't going to help you because you're lazy. I'm overweight, I'm going to sit down. I don't have money because of self-sabotage. I don't know what to do. I don't have a partner. Or I hate my partner. Or whatever. You're creating that. No one else. You're creating that. That's what it's about. Hey, Jeffro, how are you, bro? Hey, a few of the boys have been trying to get hold of you as well, man. We've been sending you messages. Make sure if you don't want messages, just say, hey, don't contact me, yeah? But here we go. I'm gonna rock your world. A lot of people contact me and I'll say, listen, before we even get this interaction, I'm going to tell you something. I'm here to show you the blind spots, yeah? You're seeing life like this. And I can see out here, I'm like the goldfish. And what I'm going to say to you, there's a reason why we're going to get contact. So I don't want to waste my fucking time getting on the phone, speaking to you. And I say this with love. I love everyone. I just talk like this and this is just energy. I respect everyone, okay? So if I'm gonna waste my time getting on a phone call with someone, if you don't let me lead you to a better existence, I don't want to speak to you because we're wasting time. If you don't let me lead you to a better existence, because at the moment, I'll be honest with you, I know what's better for you. Obviously, I know where the person's at, yeah? Like we talk about the web of success. Like they've said yes, yes, yes in all areas that they need to get fixed up. So, and that's what I say. I said, look, if you're going through a real hard time and you need some advice, I will be there for you to shift you. But if you're wanting to improve your life like you say you want to, then if you do not let me lead you to a better existence, then honestly, I do not want to waste my time with you. Because what I'm going to say with you, when you're in pain, you're going to say, Lee, I need your help. When someone leaves your life, Lee, I need your help. When you are motivated in that pain, you're going to say, fuck, man, I'm going to do it now. Most of the time, it's fucking too late. I've had friends commit suicide, yeah, because they didn't listen. I try to commit suicide, so that's why I'm so fucking, if anyone does it, I think it's such a fucking cop-out, because there's so much better than that. There are so many other options you can take. Especially why I fight and protect my environment, and I'm not going to let anyone bring their shit in or take the shit out, is because, let's be honest, the world is a nasty place. The world is a nasty place, and there's not many environments where people congruently have your back that want to help you. Got to tell you another story. I've been looking up for other people to challenge me, yeah? More coaches, better mindset, business, and so on. I'm all about the truth. Yes, my business is an international business and it's worldwide, or getting to almost every country, but it is in different countries. But what I will say is, I'm not a business coach. I'm a realist. I'm the messenger of strength. I'm the truth. I'm a thought leader and I'm an agent of change, yeah? And whatever that means to you, it means to you. What it means to me is something special. But what I'm going to tell you all tonight is that what we are doing here, and the environment that we're creating, is an environment where people plant their seed, which is them. And through constant education, constant energy, evolving, better people, and so on, you'll grow. And we will water you with education, with love, with guidance, with hope, so on and so forth. No bullshit. The people that don't fucking last here, they can't handle the bullshit. And it's simple. It's a filter. You come through a man and you leave, sorry, you come through a boy, you leave a man. And with the women that come through, they come through as a girl, they leave a queen. Yeah, and that's because, not because we go, well, you have to change. No, because it's what we're doing for people is we're getting them to remember how able and powerful they've always been. And I'm going to say that again. All the techniques, all the coachings, all the videos, everything that we do, all we're getting these people, these men and these beautiful women to remember how powerful and how able they've always been. People go, geez, do you learn something? What's actually happening is what you are learning is actually unlearning all the rubbish that is holding you like that. All the layers, all that fucking, we call it plaque, yeah? And when people come through, we brush your brain and you get rid of all the plaque. That's what it's about. And I'm going to say that again. You learn what you learn, you actually unlearn what's stopping you from being great. You have everything you need within you right now. And you all know that. You all know that. But it's the conditioning, it's the bullshit story you believe, it's your fucked up environment, it's all that that's stopping you from getting what you want. And I'm going to say this one more time if you guys didn't hear it. More people are getting on. How are you, Kim and Rob? What we teach is making you unlearn all the bullshit that's stopping you from remembering how able and how powerful you've always been. Yeah? That's what it's about. And what I was talking about before, these other coaches or these other people that I was looking at, they want to bring weak people in, naive people around them to lift them up. Fuck that. Because you know what happened? Hey, I'm not saying that I'm bee's knees, I'm a boss, but I'm quite a strong character. And I know a lot from fucking, you become consciously aware. I'm very entwined with people's energy. People say, oh, Lee, you seem very spiritual. What spiritual means to me, I have a knowing. I have a higher consciousness. Call it spiritual, call it fucking whatever. I have a knowing, yeah? And another higher consciousness and awareness. Energy, alignment, vibration, whatever. That's just something that sounds cool. But when you go into an environment, you should want to have strong people around you. You should want to have strong women, strong men. Not, well, I'll put you down there so you can make me look good. No. Leaders creating leaders, not leaders creating more followers. Yeah, that's why I say that. You have to be, it's not fucking a slogan, total domination. As you can see, I have that inked on me, the same there. That's what I do. I have my heart on my sleeve, and that's how much this journey and this mission and purpose means to me, okay? So I'm going to break down, I've given you a bit of an understanding of what we do at this 8-week course. You've seen Cassie putting the videos up, you've seen Annie, you've seen Deborah, you've seen Mel. The reason why I'm getting ladies to really put it up, obviously the guys are supposed to be doing it, but they're fucking lazy, is that people think that with Team Beast Mode International, it's just about, and I'm gonna reword it as well, because they're honestly beast mode for women. Yeah, look, it's cool for some, but I want to make it, I want to align it and make it whole. So what I'm saying is, why we've brought women into our environment is obviously beast mode and the brotherhood's always going to be just men. That's the core, and that's a protected environment. But it's all about mass education, mass awareness. And what that means is, why are we just worried about men? The ladies need a bit of a pick-me-up. Don't get me. The ladies are here, the men are there. The ladies are in there, they're queens. you know, and they're looking for the kings. And at the moment, they can only see peasants. Only a few kings flying around, eh, ladies? You know what I mean? So what I am going to say is, with the 8-week course, yes, we have all the other, you know, we have the retreats where, like, next year it's going to be the Beauty and the Beast retreat, which is going to be awesome for the men and women. Yes, there's the 3-day ultimate experience where people are living at my place, where they're going to be seeing how I get up and how I function throughout the days. It's going to be intense. 3 days living at a beautiful villa. Also, there is, you know, there's the Beast End, it's the membership site, so on and so forth. But why I want to speak to you about the actual program is because I've had 215 people message me and ask me what's going on with it, yeah? As you can see, our new people that's come through is the amazing Cassie Allenby. Go and check her out. She's going to be a game changer. She's a realist. She's about the truth, about light. You know, she comes with beauty. She comes with feminine, and she's crazy, like crazy intelligent. Go and check her out. You have to. That's a must. You know, we've got Belinda coming through. She's a New South Wales coach. She's been, so many new things have come through for her as well. She's been a sports and model, and I think she's won all these awards. It's just, that's huge. We've got Celeste as well. You have to check her out. And a new thing's coming for Celeste, which is really, really exciting. There's so many people I can talk about, but I'm just talking about what's happening now anyway. So, boom. Let's start off. So obviously the 8-week course is, it's an online course which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah? So it's going to be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Thursday. So you don't need to go and fly where I am. You're going to have me on your laptop, and you're going to have me in the comfort of in your bed. I shouldn't say in your bed. Everyone's going, oh, he's in my bed. Or wherever you want to, wherever your laptop's there, you're going to have me screaming at you for 1 hour, yeah? Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's called the Advanced Leadership Inner Mind Strategy Subconscious Reprogramming. So how we rock this out, the first thing is advanced leadership and how to lead others that match your values. Why that is so important is that you do not want to lead people that do not have an interest for you, or you don't have an interest for them. You want to lead and attract people that are like you. Because what I know what's happened is, you can attract people and give out that energy to people that aren't like you, and it becomes a fucking headache, yeah? It becomes something that, it's just like, it gets hard. And when you're a coach, when you're a mentor, you have people around, it's not, you shouldn't be putting up with that. It should be a two-way interaction. So you want to attract people through your values, yeah? You want to educate people, yeah? Not saying that your values are on, or they're right. You want to attract people that are going to uplift you, so on and so forth. So you want the same people that are like you, but different, yeah? They see your vision and they want to be in your environment, but at the same time, what you want to do is they want to be able to respect you, but keep their uniqueness, because that uniqueness is very powerful. And then how to turn your success blueprint on and keep it on. This is huge. People always start one thing and then they start something else and they go to something else. That's because they are truly connected with what they want. They aren't obsessed with their goals. They're not focused on their goals. It's an idea. So to get your success blueprint always on and keep that switch on, what that means is knowing what you're doing in a business or a personal contribution or doing something in your life, you're always going to be connected into that on a subconscious level through here. You aren't just going to do the activity. You're going to connect with that. You're going to see that. You're going to be that. And it's going to be a part of you. So there's no thought. You just do it unconscious competence. So you do it without any thought. Very, very powerful. And obviously you're building that connection up. You're getting excited about it. You're seeing what you want in your life. Boom. So it's not like, geez, I've got so far to go. It's not work. When it's work, then it's the wrong connection. Yeah. Then it talks about how do you build relationship with money so money is always in your life. Money is just energy. The more energy you put out to the world, the more you're going to get back. People think, oh, fuck, money's hard and it's paper or plastic, so on and so forth. Hey, Joey. Hey, how are you? Gordana, thanks for having you on as well. And Carly, the beautiful love heart. So money is just energy. The more energy you put out to different places, giving a solution to people, the more you'll get back. Don't call money money. Okay? Don't call it money money. It's a relationship. How would you treat a relationship? So if you had a relationship, would you think there's not enough love? Would you, how would you treat it? Would you have your money all crunched up? Some people got their money crunched up. That is because that is your subconscious connection towards your relationship. You know what I do? My money's completely folded. I always keep $1,000 in my wallet, but I don't spend it. The reason why I do that is because, I'm giving you too much information, is because I look at it and in my mind, I always think that I have, not even looking at my bank account. Subconsciously, it programs my mind that I've always got money, yeah? And I keep that there. I've seen some people, they got their money, they pull it out, they're dropping it. Really? If that's your connection with money, or if that's how you treat a woman, or if that's how you treat a man, do you know what I'm saying? Not a way to go. It's not a way to go. How to generate belief within the creator world with desire without. That is doing your internal work, yeah? That is creating your work and understanding your life. Not getting busy doing that. Sitting down, being present, being still, and creating your inner world. Seeing how you want it to see, visualize it. Oh, my computer's just turned off. You want to visualize it. You want to be able to connect with it. You want to be able to see it. You see it. You don't, oh, geez, I have to do personal development. Or I've got so far to go. Oh, all this, all that. No. You work on your inner world. And then what happens is your outer world catches up and it gets easy because your programming is seeing that. What is out here is just a projection, yeah? Very, very powerful. Another thing is how to understand to become a master influencer. When I mean influencer, not to influence people to do what you want them to do, but get people to do what they want to do, yeah? Obviously, I always say, hey, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. It's about, you know, in a way, obviously, you need to have that life experience. I won't say, hey, lead people. If you don't have that life experience, then don't lead people. Certificate isn't enough, yeah? Doing a fucking course isn't enough. If you haven't gone and lived through that, if you haven't got the steps, then do not lead people. You can't be a person of mastering influence if you haven't lived it. Life experience is everything to me. You know, I can fucking give you a list of certificates with the governments of... That is someone giving it to you, that experience in 2 weeks, or whatever how long the course took you. It is bullshit. It is absolutely bullshit. So many people ask me, Lee, how are you qualified? I said, well, I'll tell you where I used to be 5 years ago. I used to be suicidal. I used to be drug affected. I was this, I was that. I was a nasty person. And I'm going to tell you how I lived, got through that battle. I'm going to tell you how I fucking overcome the so-called depression that doesn't even exist and bipolar. I'm going to tell you the people that I used to hang around, the shit that I've been involved with, what I've seen. And I'm going to tell you that I've connected away from that. And now you see who I am. That is gold. That is the winning formula. That is why I created Team Beast Mode International, because that formula, that winning strategy, the world needs to know about it. Men and women need to know about it, because you know what? What people have in here, how it's functioning is fucking destroying people. What they see around them is destroying them. You have a blindfold on and it's called conformity and bullshit, yeah? And that's what it's about. I'm going to the top. I'm going to America. You're going to see me on fucking billboards. You're going to see me on talk shows. Not because I want to get myself there. It is because everyone needs to hear this message. Everyone needs to listen. Everyone needs to wake the fuck up. But I tell you what, the higher powers, the governments, the federal banks and all that, they're doing a really good job at keeping everyone fucking doing these ones, yeah? And that's another story. All right, stop self-sabotage to always be in the game. This is huge for all of you, because I don't know who exactly is on tonight, but I tell you that you are all not living at your highest potential. Even I am. I'm still battling over self-sabotage. And what that means is, you know, there's a better way. You know that there's a game changer. You know, a few plugs there, boys. You know there's a project unknown. See, there's 3 plugs for you right there. You know there's an ads Mac, and you know there's actually ads empowerment coach as well. Ads Mac DJ as well. So these are the boys that are evolving. And why I say that, and why I gave those plugs is, they know that when they stopped self-sabotaging themselves, they started to live at their power. They started to grow. They started to step into the person that they've always wanted to be. What I'm going to say is, this is exactly after this. I'm going to give you. I'm going to take you to the future. Yeah, you don't want to hop into a time machine. I'm going to take you into the future. So boom. We're out to the future. Hey guys, thanks for being on tonight. You know what I'm going to do? I want everyone to reach out. For the people that don't want to self-sabotage, I want you to contact me. I want you to get on. Let's take this to the next level. Let's join arms. Let's go and move it. See you later. Thanks for being on. Boom. Let's go back. How you going, guys? Let's talk about it. So what that was is, what we're going to be talking about, the people that are on here, and at the end of this, if you go away and do nothing with this content and do nothing with getting in contact with me and say, hey Lee, I want to move it. Or if it's not me and you're inspired, go and work with someone else that can guide you. Honestly, if it's not me, it's fine. If you don't connect with me, then that's fine. You don't want to make that. I'm not going to force you to do it. But if I've inspired you to go, fuck, I want to be under someone so I can learn, I can be in accountability, I can grow and so on and so forth, then do that. But what I will say is, if you want to self-sabotage, if you want to be lazy, if you want to stay in your environment, then after this live stream, do nothing. Simply, do nothing. Sit on your ass, go back, put the fucking TV on, eat your chips or whatever, and go and make your excuses and then go to the job that you hate tomorrow. Yeah? Well done. Well, that sounds like I prefer to fucking shoot myself in the head. Yeah? So what I'm going to say to you is as well, and why I'm being, look, I don't mean to be rude or blunt, but I want this message to get in there. And there's a way I teach this way. I'm not being rude. If people haven't heard me teach before or haven't heard my energy, it's all strategized, yeah? Master NLP, master of physiology, master of psychology. So please don't think, well, geez, why would he say that? There's a reason why I'm being quite harsh, and it's not aggressive. It's just basically the truth, yeah? So self-sabotage is, you know, when you have all the answers, you know when someone else, fuck, that sounds good, whatever, and you do nothing about it. That's because you're getting in your own way. That's because of all these things that are happening. Stop self-sabotaging, because you know in here when it's right, yeah? But you create something in here that doesn't let you move forward. So that's what it's about. Are you suggesting your relationships are directly related to money? No, they're not. What I'm talking about with that, Gordana, is your relationship, not with your partner or not your physical relationship or your intimate relationship. What I'm saying is how you relate to money. It is how you relate to money. If you call it money, I tell you what, I think of money, and most of my life I thought money was hard to come by. I related to my shit jobs. I related to scarcity. I related to heartache. it was a bad anchor. So when you call money, money, what I call money is energy exchange. The more exchange I have with people, and that's what it's about. So every time we talk, we're not going back and forth with money. Okay, you talk and I'll give you money. No, it's energy, it's knowledge, it's solution. So it's an energy exchange. The more you get better at being you, and the more energy that you put into people's lives as a solution, as value, as contribution, you'll have everything you want. But this is the key. If you do it to think that, well, I'm going to do it because I want to get something back, people and the universe will find you out. But if you're congruently, you know your worth and say, hey, I'm going to help you, but I've got a lot of fucking value in here. I've got a lot of content to give you, but you need to step up and respect that. And if people aren't going to step up and respect that, and people aren't going to give you an exchange, then that's it. It's not about the money. It's about, if I gave you something for free, like basically I'm giving you this for free, most people won't do shit with it because it's been put on their silver platter. But if people paid money for it, you would go there, you'd make it fucking work, you'd go out and execute it, yeah? That's the difference. I felt sorry for people. Hey man, you know what? You're struggling, man. Come and do this. Come to my retreats. Blah, blah, blah. They come there, they do it, and then at the end they do fucking nothing. The people that have had to save the dollar and they've had to scrap and they've had to scratch and they've had to fucking sell things to get to my retreats, they have the biggest breakthroughs. They leave the retreat and their lives are fucking unbelievable because they've valued it, because they've had to fight for it, they've had to get in there, they've had to fucking appreciate it. And the man that just joined us, that's exactly who I'm talking about, Daniel. He did everything, and I'm not going to tell you the details, to fucking get to my retreat. He might put it up here in a moment. And then after, when he left, he absolutely killed it. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be wavelengths, there's bumps, there's going to be, and so on and so forth. But it's what you appreciate. So, Gordon, if that helps you a little bit more, what it is, don't look at money as money. Look at it as a relationship. If you look at it, and if you are in a relationship, or look, I don't know what your relationship status is, think about it as your dream relationship, yeah? How would you want that relationship to be? How would you look after it? Would you just fucking keep it all scrunched up, or would you love it? Would you nurse it, or would you caress it, so on and so forth? Whew, how are we all going? It's hot. It's like 3 degrees out there. I don't have the fireplace on tonight. Just gonna have some amino acids. Just give me a sec. Cool shit. All right, let's keep rocking this bad boy, yeah? So, raise your personal energy to influence leaders accordingly, yeah? And look, Gordon, if you have any more inquiries, send me an inbox and I'll send you a voicemail. Raise your personal energy to influence people. So, as you know, this is not me being aggressive. This is not me being loud. But the more you get, let's word this differently. The better you get at being you, raising your personal energy, the better your life will improve, and the better you'll be able to be prepared and equipped to changing other people's lives. And you will know when you get better at being you. You feel in your power. I don't care about people, what they say. When I wasn't in my power, I'll go like that. I don't look left or right. I look fucking straight. Because while I'm looking straight, I'm connecting with you, and I'm connecting with taking you to a better existence, and I'm connecting to my goals. That's it. They're not dreams, they're fucking plans. So that's what it's about. You need to see your plans, you need to go there. And that's what it's about. My purpose is to keep you all safe. I'm not going to look around to see who's looking. I fucking look straight. And that's what you need to do. I don't care what these other muppets are looking at. So raise your personal power. Get in your power. You know where you belong, yeah? You know where your personal power is. You know what you'll fucking put on this planet. You don't need to read another book. You don't need to go and fucking look without. Look within. You have all the answers within you. Then if you need someone to kick your ass, get in contact with me. If it's not me, then someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. Getting into that state and then moving forward. What happens is we get excited, we get into that power, then the next day we lose it because something happens and fucking a fight, a bank account, whatever at work or whatever the environment is. That's why it is key to have someone moving you forward. Hey, Leroy's on. Awesome stuff. There you go. Leaders creating leaders. He's an absolute gun, this guy. Lee Lynch, Project Unknown. He's an absolute superstar. The White Knight, there's so many things. Or they call him the albino alien. I don't know why, but you can take that up with him. Whew, it's hot in here. So raising your personal energy, exactly what I'm doing now. It's your energy to get people excited about life. It's your energy having knowledge to say, hey, I've got an answer. Here's a better path. Do you know what I'm saying? So raise your energy to lift people up. Grab people through live streams, through fucking social media. Go like this and throw them into the path of success where they want to go. And that's exactly what we teach there. How to stay on the correct path of success. And this is very important. People say, how do we know if it's the right path? How do we know so on and so forth? You will feel it. You will feel it. A lot of people put energy out. Yeah, they move away from what we teach. And I'll be honest with you, some brothers, they want to recreate their own stuff. It's fantastic. They feel good doing it, but it gets them fucking nowhere. And they do that, then they burn out and go, pfft. And then they go, Lee, I need your help, I need your help. What that is about is you're making it up. But how did you make it up? You've just basically, you're a virgin. You're born again. You've just come out of a retreat, or you've had an awakening or breakthrough or whatever. And now why would you try to, okay, do you know what I'm saying? The stuff that I teach is 20 steps, 20 fucking levels in front of us. That's through the people that I've learned from. Yeah, that's why I can talk and fucking teach so confident, so congruently about it, is because these people are here. Maybe we're not even get there. I'm talking about people that are ridiculous, making multi-million dollar, they've got multi-million dollar companies. Their mindset is fucking ridiculous. Like they've been studying human behavior, human psychology, matrix energetics, quantum field, success primer, blah, 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 all that stuff for years, 25 years. Some of them fucking almost on my age, yeah? Honestly, there's people that have been studying for 45 years. That's 10 years older than me. So do you think that you'd want to listen to them? And then you got these people that they've been out of it for 2 months. So what I'm saying is get on the right path by listening to the people that have been there. You know that feels right. And at the end of the day, look, I want to say something. What I'm going to talk about, what I say to you, and I said this in my live stream, is neither false or right. Neither fucking, how can I explain this as well? Neither true or false, wrong or right. What that means is, it is what it is to you and what it is to me can be two completely different things, but it's work, yeah? Yes, you can take it away and you can change it up a little bit here and there to fit into you so you feel comfortable, because that person's never going to be you and you're never going to be that person. Same as me. So I don't go and try to recreate it. I'll just, okay, I'll do a little bit of this and that, but I don't fucking go, well, hold on a second. I'm a man and I'm going to recreate the wheel. I'm going to make it like this. No, I know what it's about and you have an understanding and you follow that path. What would be your tips to work out would be the best person to coach with? You really feel it, to be honest with you, Carly. You really connect with a person's message. You really connect with a person's energy. The way they look's very important as well. Just in so many different levels that you connect with someone, and then what it really is you want to get on the phone with them. If they don't make time to get on the phone with you, it doesn't matter you're a CEO and you look, I've got over 300 clients with all my different businesses, even more. And I always make time for people. Like, look at this, it's 42 minutes out of my time and I've got coaching calls banked up. It's almost 10 o'clock here in New Zealand. I've got other things. I've got the hot tube waiting for me to jump in and, you know, I have to have a laugh. It's too dark to do the live streaming there. But that's what it's about. So what I'm going to tell you about is you want to spend time with that person. I'm just getting heaps of questions there. And you align with them, yeah? They will tell you firstly, in the first conversation, you know if they're talking shit with you, you know if they're serious because they're going to show you their duty of care. You're going to see. Because at the end of the day, you should be talking to them. They should be, well, this is what I'm going to do for you, rah, rah, rah. They should be asking you questions and you know, look, this is just a recommendation. You will connect with that person and you'll know deep down and this is the key. If you are 100% sure, you ask them question after question after question. If they are ever, hold on, don't say that, there's too many questions, but then they're not the right person, yeah? You should ask. I love my clients to keep asking, what else, what else? Come on, let's know, I'll know more, no. Ask, what else, what else? Questions is that, you've got nothing to hide and you're always here to serve. When you ask questions, if someone says, hold on, obviously if they're not stupid questions and so on and so forth, and you ask your coach something while he's at the dinner, that's different, yeah, but you're aligned in that way. Meaning, how do I choose the best coach? Apples to apples. You know you connect with it, yeah? Be smart about it. Be mindful as well. You can't be like take. You want to give something back to the interaction and you'll know with a coach that they're there to help you and so on and so forth. All right, Karma Marie, the lady that accidentally, you thought it was accidentally, there was a reason why we put on each other's path. You said, how do I become a stronger minded, focused, decrease my energy levels when others try to weaken your mind, such as those closest to you, and how do you not fear failure? All right, so if you want to know more, send me an inbox, but I'll give you some live coaching right now. So how to become stronger minded is, when you mean stronger minded, is firstly loving yourself. When you can love yourself, you don't care about anyone else, yeah? Because you love yourself, you will be able to get through that. And it's not taking anything personally. If you've got other people around you saying shit, if you take it personally, then you're the one that's making yourself feel that way. Not because they're getting you down and they're your loved ones or fucking family or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever you're into, but it's you becoming bulletproof, you loving yourself, being confident enough. Let them talk and say whatever, and it's the way you react to it, yeah? It's the way you're going to be moving on to it. If someone says something to you in that perspective, then, oh, look who we got on here. My beautiful fiance is on. Regan, how are you, baby? She's in the airport at Singapore, flying around the world, changing lives. Love you, babe. I was talking about you before. So going back to that, understanding if people are going to be saying whatever they are to you, if you are going to let that affect you, what's going to happen? It's your choice. If someone comes up and says, well, Marie, what's your last name? Sorry, Marie, Karma Marie. If they're going to say that to you, then if you're going to let them affect you, this is the choice. You've got the choice to sit there and put up with it, or you've got a choice to go. Remove yourself from that environment. If it's family, you do not need to stay there, yeah? Or you can lead them. But the way you let it affect you, that's what it's about. Increasing your energy levels when others try to weaken your mind. If you want to increase your energy levels, it's all a choice inside as well. Depends what you mean by energy. Is it your goals? Is to be excited about life? If you're not doing the mental preparation about it, if you're not building your internal energy up, if you're not seeing what you want in your life, then when you go to do it and execute it, you won't have energy. You won't achieve it. You will be a jack of all trades, a master of none, and everything will be an idea which equals existence. Nothing will be an obsession that equals you at your true potential, yeah? Like I put up today. You need to be functioning and you need to be working on your inner mind so you can get your outer world, yeah? So that's what it's about. And like you said to me that was an accident that you got on here. Nothing is an accident. Everything happens for a higher reason, and I've been believing this for years. So that's what it's about. So, and how do you not fear failure? So at the end of the day, it's not failure. This is going to be huge for you. Change your words. There is no such thing as failure. Everything is a lesson. If you look at it as failure, failure means you stop and you never start again. You're dead. Put you in a hole. That's not even failure. That can be another life. That can be, whatever it means. But what it is, failure is a lesson. Someone leaving you, there's a lesson. A death in the family is a lesson. Anything is a lesson. If you look at it as a failure, you'll get it. If you look at it as a lesson, you'll see all the magic with it, yeah? If you get up in the morning and say, oh, same day, same shit partner, same this, my body's still the same, my bank account, you will get that. But if you look for what's different, if you look for the lesson, and you do not look for the failure, you will get that, yeah? Change your language, change your focus, and change your path. Simple, yeah? Boom. There you go. All right. How's everyone going? Awesome stuff. All right, we've got 13 minutes. I want to keep smashing through these. see what you guys do to me. I've got this much energy. I'm going to have a shower after this. I am hot. It is snowing outside. I have to go and do the end of the angel in the snow. All right, this is my favorite one, and this is something that I've people have been trying to steal this off me actually, and this is something that I'm going to copyright. Become the identity and the character you need to become to manifest your dreams and your goals. And what that means is you want to know the person that you need to play in that role to have everything you want in your life. The person of health, the person of wealth, person of life purpose, person of family contribution, the person of relationship, and the person of passion and enjoyment. What that means is if you do not know what your health goal looks like, then how can you be it? Yeah. If you don't know what your wealth looks like, if you want to be, honestly, if you want to be a person, you want to be strong, you want to be healthy, or whatever it is, you want to be sexy and whatever, how do you stand? What do you eat? What do you tell yourself? How many times do you train a day? How much do you love yourself? Yeah. When I say love yourself, like love yourself in a good way. You know, if you're a person of abundance contribution, if you'll say you're making $10 million a year, how would you stand? How would you dress? You know, people go, oh, but I'm not that person now. How do you know you're not that person? You might not, you think you are. You need to not act. You need to be that person now and be that person tomorrow. Then what will happen is, when you thought that would take so long, you will get that result in a quarter of the time because you're being that person now. Time and space will meet up. And before you know it, because you're being that person, it'll just blend in, melt in, and you have that. But where 99.9% of the population go, they remain the person who they are today, who they were yesterday, and this is the goal. They want to be someone different today, but they are who they were yesterday. But if you want to be someone who you are tomorrow, you can't be the person you are today. You need to know what your goals are, and you need to be that person today, and again tomorrow, and next week, next month, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Don't get me wrong. Some days you're going to fall off par, but it's about being in that constant state, holding that energy, believing in yourself. Don't do it out here. Connect with it inside. Connect with that power inside and see who you need to be. How would you stand? How would you react? If you love yourself, would you be in an abusive relationship? Or if you're a person of health, would you be eating McDonald's? Yeah? Or if you're someone that's a person of contribution, would you be sitting on your ass fucking watching TV? You know what I'm saying? Know what your goals are. Don't think about them, be them. That's the difference. Do not think about them, be your goals. And then be them for the rest of your life and keep getting better. Simple. Whew. All right, let's keep going. This is how much I love this shit. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Develop the work ethic of the rich and super successful. What that means is you don't need to go out and fucking bust your ass and burn yourself out like, I know some of my friends, oh, well, I work in the mines and I work 80 hours a week and I burn myself out and then I go and take drugs and I go and sleep with hookers and then I go and drink and I go and fucking do that. But I make 300 grand a year. Well done. If you think that's successful, if you think that, or someone that burns themselves out, that doesn't see their kids, or, you know, someone that's put on weight, that they aren't healthy, if anything else is suffering because of that, and don't get me wrong, I do push myself too much and give too much, and I've got a blood condition, and sometimes my body goes, boom, and I have to fucking take a couple of days off. That's me getting better because I want to give so much. Like, look how much energy I've got. Like, I'm burning that many calories. Like, if you can see, I'm sweating, but this is what it's about. Work ethic doesn't mean, and of the super successful doesn't mean hard. Change is flow. Flow is change. Doing things efficiently, and how you do things efficiently is up here. And this is what it's about. You do things in your mind, and when you go to execute them, you don't even think about it and you get a greater result. Like this. I'm going to show you a map. This is someone who's successful. They do this much thought, or they do this much effort, they get that much result. An unsuccessful person. They haven't done the mental preparation, or they haven't focused or changed their programming. They do this much effort, they get that much. Yeah? And what that is, up, down, up, down. Successful people are always going up. And that's because they've done the programming, their mind is seeing what they want, they have the strategies, they have the emotional connection, they have the right people around them, and they just do a little bit. You know, when people say, oh, they're lucky. They're not fucking lucky. Oh, whatever they touch turns to gold. No, they have done the mental preparation, because what happens is your mind knows, boom, you go. When you tie your shoelace up, when you're a kid, you didn't know how to tie your shoelace up. Now you do it without thinking. When you drove a car, it was scary. Now you can drive it. First time you had sex was fucking all over the place. Now, I bet you're not too bad at it. Or some people are probably struggling still. But you know what I'm saying? So these are the things. It's like being in a fight, boxing, that, you're going like this, and then before you know, boom, 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 you can go. That's the difference. Your mind will teach you how to do it, but don't get all good at doing the little things. Get good at life. Become unconscious competence about life. That's what it's about. Boom. All right, let's keep rock and rolling. Transform your mind to see a solution in every problem. So anything what happens in your life, anything, you always, what's the solution? What's the solution? What can I learn from this? That was fucking huge for me. And that's all these things that I'm teaching. I'm getting so excited because this is the shit that changed my life. Transform your mind to see a solution in every problem. What that means is anything that's going on, don't sit there and go, fucking, What's the problem? What's the solution? What's the solution? Live at cause, live at cause, live at cause. Let's find the solution. Okay, someone left me. Okay, cool. All right, what was the solution? What to learn from that? Don't focus on the problem because you can't change it. If it's happened yesterday, you can't change it. What is the solution to move on from? Yeah, find a solution. See a positive in everything. And I kid you what, you will be so enlightened and so fucking, what's the word? A massive weight lifted off your shoulder, whatever that is. You know, liberated. That's the word I was looking for. You will be so liberated because you're not fucking focusing on that. Trust me, it's so powerful. Very, very powerful. All right, work smarter, not harder. That is right. That is right. Thank you, Deb, for the love heart and for the LOL Kali. All right, how do we embody abundance, happiness, and joy and love? This is something that was huge for me because I didn't even know what abundance meant. I knew what happiness is, but happiness would come and go. Joy, oh, what's joy? It sounds like a cool word. And love. You know, I broke up with my ex-fiance. I didn't think like I was going to love again. You know, being with Regan now, I've discovered exactly what love is. The same as abundance, the same as happiness, the same as joy, so on and so forth. Abundance is ease and flow. You have to connect with that there is more than enough. There is more than enough. There is so much to give. There's so much to have. There's so much to, you know, to have that exchange. You need to just give. That's it. Don't think like, you know, people, I can't go out because of, you know, my money and that. Look, if you're, I'm not going to say go and blow your money. You need to have a structure that you're going to get it back. You know, Regan and I will go and we will spend big, but we'll have something that's going to give that exchange back. Don't just go, oh, like that and oh, fuck, Lee told me that was abundance and now I'm broke and now I'm stressed out. Oh, I'm worse than I am. No, have that exchange. Have it all ticking over, the cash register ticking over. Have different exchange businesses so then you can do that. You know, if people, I said to my parents, hey, here, do this, boom, boom, boom. But then I will do the right things and I do work my ass off to make sure you have that. Give to people, hey, someone did it. Boom, you need that? Boom, boom, boom. You give, but make sure you have the systems in place so you can have it back, so you can keep it cycling. Very important. Joy, enjoy, laugh. Laughter is so powerful. Get to know understanding each other. Get to fucking laugh. Be cheeky. I love to party. I love to go out and enjoy myself. So on and so forth. It's not go, oh, let's go out and fucking take drugs and this and that. No, I love to go out, enjoy yourself. Because life isn't about for working, yeah? Life's there to enjoy it. Life's there to have the freedom. Life is to be lived. You don't work to live. You know what I mean? So you don't work to live. Or that saying, you work to whatever it is. You aren't put on this planet to work. All you need to do is you be a person of contribution and you need to be, it's a living, you need to be able to move through it, you need to be able to give an exchange and so on and so forth, you need to be able to put food on the table. Very, very important. So many nuggets, love your passion, stop grateful to be here. I think you meant to say so grateful to be here. Oh, there you are. So not stop. So there you go. Awesome stuff. Look, we can go into this a lot more detailed, so on and so forth. Tapping into universal consciousness. This is something, look, I'm not going to get into too much of it because people like the word universal consciousness, but they don't really know what it means. And I'm not going to get into it too much because I'll be like talking Chinese or something to you, if you can understand Chinese and cool. So universal consciousness is understanding that there is a higher power, there's more energy out there. We are so connected to the higher power, and it's almost like magic, manifestation, yeah? What we focus on, we get, and that's through universal consciousness. You know, you focus on shit, that comes into your life. If you're an angry person, you attract angry people. If you're sad, you attract that. And so on and so forth. But what it's about, universal consciousness, whatever it might be, there is information around us, yeah? It's like when they say the Matrix, that shit is true. There's information, there's power, there's a high beams, whatever. When we actually can tap into that, and again, I'm not going to go too much into it, that's how we do it. You're focusing your universal consciousness on something, manifest. You're constantly focusing on it. You're journaling. You're thinking about it. You're feeling it. And then what happens? Boom, it comes into your life. Yeah, that's not a fluke. It's not something that, oh, okay, it's a coincidence. No, that is you manifesting it and consciously and directly getting it, yeah? And you're getting it by you connecting with universal consciousness. I'm really watching what I'm saying because I don't want to sound too woo-woo. That is a whole new thing, and that's why the course is so powerful. I don't want to give too much away. This is another thing which is very powerful. Expressing yourself through your heart space instead of your head. Not your actual physical heart, but through your heart, not from your head, but through here. When I say heart space, it's not your physical heart, but getting out of your head, all the scatter, all bad conditioning, you're no good, limiting belief, this and that, you're too fat, you're too small, all that stuff. Getting out of, because I call it the scatter, dropping down into your heart space where you're connecting with the universe, where you're connecting with everything, you're connecting with your true authentic self, your true reality. What that means is everything is easy, everything is effortless, you get all the answers you want, your emotion isn't there, everything is very clear, and you can get everything. When you come from your heart center, you are expressing yourself easy and effortless. You're becoming authentic, congruent, and it's just fluent, yeah? Coming from there, I know when I'm caught up and I've got fucking, geez, I've got so much to do and I've got so many people to look after. What I do is, I'm not going to do it now, but I drop out of my head, I come down, drop out into my heart space, and everything becomes numb. It just becomes settled, and all the answers come to me. Everything comes to me. My energy, my state, I feel good, I feel calm, I feel whole, I feel centered. Boom. Time to go again, yeah? Very, very powerful thing to do. Learn how to bring out the best in others and lead them to a better existence. That is inspiring people. That is seeing the magic in others which they can't see themselves and constantly leading them. Yeah, I know of the brothers, I will push them that way, slap them on the ass, and then they go that way. It's not like constant with that, because what will happen is if you tell someone, hey, you have to change and you have to do that, they will put up their hands and they'll go, no, 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 no. And they will think like you're forcing. It's like a relationship. Well, you need to change, you need to do this, you need to do that. What are they going to do? They're going to go the other way. So you indirectly lead them by telling them a metaphor, telling them a story, leading them in a way that they're going to be doing what they want to do without even you thinking of doing it, or they even thinking of doing it, yeah? Is bringing out the best in others, is infesting them, getting them to see what they can't see, getting them to believe what they can't believe, getting them to feel the energy well, at the moment they can't feel. Very, very powerful, yeah? There's so many strategies. The reason why I left that at the end is very, very, I can teach you for honestly weeks. There are so many different strategies for that. Then the last 2 weeks, what you'll be going over is going to be last Thursday, the group will say, hey Lee, boom, 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 they made me work for my money, I tell you. They gave me all these questions and I will teach live. We have another one on tomorrow, which is our last one for this run out. And I think, so we had about 30 something people on for the Australia, New Zealand, but obviously there's English people, Americans, so on from Thailand. But then I have a whole new group which are all in the English isn't very good, but it's all international. So altogether, there's about 90 people that have been on this one. So the whole run out will finish on tomorrow night. We have a week off, we regroup, boom. Then we have a whole new run out, which is going to be happening next. So it will be not this week, but will happen next week. So not the next Tuesday, the one after. So thank you for listening. That was my 8-week intense course, and this is what I call it. I always call it something different, so I'm going to read off here. The 8-week online advanced ultimate leadership, inner mind strategies, and subconscious reprogramming. Advanced leadership, obviously inner mind strategies of understanding what you need to do and be that person and have that right energy, and obviously subconscious reprogramming all the bullshit that has stopped you from remembering how powerful you are, yeah? If you want to know more about this, because again, I know there's not 215 of you on here today, and the 215 people did message me. Now they can go to this. The people that were on as well, I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I enjoyed it. At the end of the day, you know, it needs to be a two-way. If you want to know more about this, send me an inbox. There are a lot of people that are on here. If you want to speak to them about what they've experienced or what they haven't, you know, I've given you an understanding of what we are and what we don't do, and so on and so forth. Look, I've just given you a quick rundown in an hour. In a nutshell, I could talk for weeks about this. If you do not want to, let's go out to the future. And here we are. If you don't want to self-sabotage, and if you want to do something different, then contact me. I'm very flexible to make things happen for you guys. This wasn't some sort of selling thing or whatever. If anyone says, well, Lee, you're trying to sell with us, I will press delete. I will block. I'll get rid of you out of my life. This is about leading you. This is about taking you to a higher service. If you think that I'm selling you anything, then we are not going to be in each other's life. It's simple. If this doesn't make a match, then go and be with me. If I've inspired you, but there's someone else that you're more connected with, then go and work with them. Yeah? If I've inspired you to go and work with them, that's fine. That is fine. I don't come from a place of scarcity. I only want people that are willing to be in my environment, people that are willing to step up, because at the end of the day, we're going to be on each other's path for 8 weeks. And if you're hard, I'm going to make life hard for you as well. It needs to be a two-way street here. I'm not going to deal with someone that, that's breaking my balls, because I'm not going to give them everything that I've got. The people that I've got in my environment, I want to protect them. They are amazing, amazing leaders, amazing men, amazing, beautiful women, and I'm going to protect them. So if you are willing to step up, if you are willing not to self-sabotage yourself and do what you've always done, if you want to stay in that shit job, if you want to don't have that body, if you want to be struggling with money, if you want to be struggling in relationship, or if you want to be struggling in your mind, because at the end of the day, if you're not on here, nothing in your life will be on. Seriously, if you do not have the right programming, if you do not have the right strategies or the right energy or the right thought patterns, then nothing in your life is going to work. Simple, you can force it and you think it's okay and so on and so forth, but really it starts here and finishes here. If you do not have the correct inner mind strategies, if you do not have the correct subconscious programming, if you do not have the correct formulas, methods, and more importantly, if you do not have the right person leading you and guiding you in the right way, with the right energy, with the right purpose and the right intentions, then that's a recipe for disaster, yeah? So anyway, that was the 8-week course. Thank you. That was me. This is fantastic, because if anyone asks me a question, I'm just going to take them to this live stream. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And Karma Marie, see, we didn't get into each other's path. It was an accident. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you, everyone, for being on tonight. Thank you for all my crew that's been on there. Thank you for the testimonials. Thank you for just being in my life, people. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for your energy exchange. Okay, I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Boost World International, the messenger of strength and the truth, giving you the truth. Have an awesome night. Take care. Bye.